Good evening, everybody. This is Sweat, and I'm bringing you my very first win in Gunmaster. Of course, I wish I could say it was my very first game of Gunmaster, but of course, I'd be lying there. I can only assume that the name of this map is Ziba Tower. I would really hope that they wouldn't make us say Ziba Tower. Of course, somebody will remind me in the comments below or correct me in the comments below if I am mistaken. But overall, this game type I'm really excited about. I can almost promise you that you will see a lot of videos in the future from not only myself but from other YouTube commentators, from other content producers on this map. At least games of Gunmaster in the 16-player lobbies. The larger lobbies not so much, but 16-player lobbies, because this map is the smallest map and this map is the easiest to navigate. And I don't exactly have the dimensions. I'm really assuming that this is the smallest map just based off of my own personal experience on them so far, but this really does feel like the smallest map, and it certainly feels like the easiest to navigate. The spawns in Gunmaster are pretty predictable, and this is a terrible, terrible sequence. And just think, as bad as I am, those guys are even worse. So that's kind of saying something. This is really actually the first game type that I can really tell you using your controller puts you at a distinct disadvantage more than any other game type. And I left that knife in there because that gentleman decided that this was a game of Knife Master and not Gunmaster, and he kind of got the rules mixed up. So actually, this game was over 19 minutes long, and I ended up having to cut out a great deal of it, obviously, to limit it to only 5 minutes. And in the future, I'm hoping that matches won't last that long, but we're gonna talk about that here in a second. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna cut out more time or if I'm gonna try to fast forward it if the matches aren't quite as long. But really, what I wanted to talk about why they were so long, and I think In The Works Media really nailed it in his video on his review of the Gunmaster yesterday, and that's because of two distinct weapon choices. And it's the one I'm getting to here after this kill, and that I want to make sure I get the name right. It's the MK3A1 semi-automatic shotgun, and of course they throw us a loop and they equip frag rounds, and we all know that frag rounds were the curse. Frag rounds in the AA-12 were the curse of Battlefield 3 in the not that long ago, and now they decide, I think maybe they're just it's a sick, cruel joke, and we're all paying for everybody that did use that overpowered weapon. But they decided to give us the semi-automatic shotgun with the frag rounds, and it's really borderline useless. You really have to, I wouldn't say get lucky, but you really just you kind of have to grind for those two kills more than anything. And I kind of have my own little personal thing, and maybe this is public knowledge, and I haven't seen it anywhere, but for that and for the 320 LVG, all I can think of, the only thing that DICE would really want to put that weapon in there for is to keep great players from just blowing right through, and that was an incredibly lucky kill, from blowing right through the game. I don't think they want games to be only 5 minutes long. I don't think they want 4 minute games. And if you think about it, games would be so much shorter. Not only like In The Works Media said, if there were only one kill, I can handle 2 kills. I don't have a problem with that. But games take so much longer because of the grinding that you have to do with that particular shotgun and then the 320 LVG. I cut out at least 5 minutes of me running around with that 320 LVG because basically, if you guys aren't familiar with it, it just launches a grenade, a frag grenade on the ground, and then, of course, it has its own 5-second, I believe, fuse that it takes to detonate, so it gives people the time or the opportunity to get out of the way. So I think more than anything, the addition of those two weapons to Gunmaster is to simply lengthen the game and to give players who aren't as good of play style or play skill, that opportunity to have a little bit of luck go their way, and in order to remain in the game, because if this becomes a game where it's just always dominated by the very best players, which games should be dominated by the very best players. If you have a distinct advantage, you should win most of the time, and I think you do win most of the time. But I think it gives players an opportunity to luck up a little bit. If you luck up and you're able, a great player is able to or not able to get that kill with the 320 and you are, you know, finally able to work your way up and get an opportunity to stay in the game, I think that's what they're shooting for. You know, that may be public knowledge, and I may be telling you something you already know, but hopefully you understand where I'm coming from on that. And I don't know what you guys think. I don't know if you think the Gunmaster should be improved or anything, but I got absolutely addicted to this game type last night. Really excited about it. So finally, if you guys missed some of these videos on the left, just click the video and click the annotation on the screen. The one on the left is the JNG90, the bolt action sniper rifle that I'm really excited about. Finally, a new bolt action sniper rifle on Battlefield 3. And of course the M5K, the new submachine gun that's available for all kits, especially for close quarters. And really, I think a great little weapon, a fun little weapon to use. You just got to grind a little bit and get that extended mag attachment for it. So, you're new to the channel, just hit that subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. Thank you guys again for watching. You guys have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.